Hello, everyone. I wanted to come on here. My last two videos, the second from the last, I hadn't heard about Kellie, Pastor JD's wife, and then I found out about it, and I was going to immediately make a video doing the Lord's Supper, but then I thought, no, I gotta go to the Lord first, not my video. So I did, and then I just didn't get around to doing a video. And then I went and did the other video, Busybodies, and I didn't mention it because I kind of forgot, and I also don't have much time, and I might have started rambling or just talking a lot. So anyway, I wanted to, just put it out there in the atmosphere. I am praying. I am taking communion, which, isn't like a ritual or anything. It's just something I like doing. And I wanted to remind people in this situation, and Kellie in particular and her family, that you never trust your feelings. Just, I myself, while praying, I'm like, God, I don't like this. I don't like, because I don't see her. I don't know. I mean, not that that matters, because I saw my mother and how bad it could get. And I had to X out my feelings. This isn't about feelings. It's about faith, and a faith in God that created us. He's the only one with the power. So, and God turned it around for my mother, because faith is the currency of heaven. And I reminded her of King Hezekiah, who prayed, because the devil has no power. The enemy has no power to take life. So you cannot go by any means or any way unless it's your death date that was set from the foundations of the world. So then you may ask, well, why is prayer important? Well, prayer is important because of King Hezekiah and faith. And you might, so yeah, God puts us all here on the earth for each other. We're not an island on ourselves. So he wants us all to bring our own needs, even though he knows everything we need. And same thing with other people. He wants us to pray for other people. Now, that's not going to say change his mind necessarily if that's your death date. But the fact remains that he commands us to pray for one another and to believe. So I do that. I believe John 15:7-8, or, that I'm going to receive until further notice. Okay? Until further notice. Until the last breath. I would say, God, if you take my mother, then I'll believe it's your will. But until then, it's your will that I stand on your word, which tells me to believe. I receive it. So here's my mug for the day. Well, actually, that's a banana mug recipe. So you make a banana mug. I have 4 of them with 4 different recipes. And this says, going bananas, ? Say a prayer, trust in God, and hang in there. And go make yourself a banana mug cake. Anyway, yes, I am praying. And like I said, no matter how bad it looks, no matter how impossible it sounds or seems, why would it be called a miracle if it's possible? Okay? So remember that. Remember that. How can God do any miracles unless it's impossible? So he can raise the dead, and he can raise somebody on their last breath. He can, you have to believe what he says. And he said, believe you receive it. And you're going to have to do that till the last breath. And yeah, that's not heresy. That is God's word. It's John, in the book of John. Okay, love you guys, and we're praying. Two other channels mentioned it, maybe three, and I'm sure others that I don't watch. So I hadn't mentioned it, and I wanted to let you know that I'm praying and I'm believing, and things have to look horrible. Okay? Understand this. Things have to look horrible for a miracle to happen. If they don't look horrible, how can he what's a need for a miracle? So don't let things scare you, and don't trust your feelings that are scaring you. Because perfect love casts out fear. And even in the end result, whether he answers your prayer and wants it, and that's his will, and he answers because of the, I don't want to just keep going on, but, he's going to take care of us, and he's going to give us supernatural peace. And he's going to give everybody, like Kellie, he'll give her peace. He'll give everybody peace. And if not, then you will find peace. So I am just going to believe that she's healed, okay? And I'm going to stand on that. I'm going to stand on that miracle until further notice. And that will be when he gives me his will further down the road, if his will is not what I'm believing in faith for. God bless you guys. Bye.